Morning.
Good morning. Welcome to Coffee Beanery Sip and Share. I am Lori.
I'm Britton.
I'm Patty.
And if you haven't already, please subscribe to us on YouTube so that we can start doing some cool things. And thank you for following us on Facebook.
What kind of cool things do you think we're going to do?
Once you get to a certain amount of subscribers, you just have a lot more in your portal that you can do. Like we can only see very limited amounts of things.
Okay.
So I'm not even sure what
I don't know. I was like going to put you on the spot. Like, what kind of cool things you got planned?
You have to get to a certain amount.
Wouldn't it be cool if we could actually start doing level unlocked magic?
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool.
I know.
It's like a game.
I know. It's gamified.
Let's unlock some magic. So, we have something kind of cool today, but I wanted the box thing. Where did all this stuff go?
There was nothing in the box.
I know. I wanted to show it because I wanted to show how lame it was, actually. So,
how lame it was. We're so kind.
Well, no, because we wanted to do this thing. I thought it was a super cool. It's a Kickstarter idea that I bought. It's called FinalPress, and we're going to try it today and just see how easy.
Which is a cool concept.
Easy the instructions are. It's a super cool concept, but I was super disappointed that it came in this box. Like I wanted it to be super cool.
Well, I guess their marketing will come later.
Came in this in this box.
Did you just break it?
I don't know what I just did.
So it's like a super cool idea, like a mini French press is what it looked like. But I was disappointed. I thought it should have come in something cool.
It looks like a vape or something weird.
So it came in this little box. I want it to be I don't know, even just in a burlap or some kind of sack or something. So I just thought they should have
maybe
cool.
their logo on the box. I was even trying to,
or even their name on it more prominently or logo. Just
it sounds like they haven't hired their marketing team yet.
Good morning, Deborah.
Hey,
because
Deborah.
it wasn't inexpensive. I think it was almost close to $60.
Oh wow!
Seriously?
Yeah. So I just thought it should have been at least put in a little burlap sack, or the presentation should have been nicer.
Trying to type the description and
something sexier.
You're supposed to use mason jars, which obviously
that's for the cold brew part.
Oh, okay.
So the cool thing is that you can do this hot or cold. And we haven't tried this yet at all because we wanted to do it online and see how easy the instructions were.
So we might botch this.
So Britt was trying to do it ahead of time, but I wouldn't let her. So we aren't exactly prepared.
I was trying to figure out what it was and what we needed for the live, which we still are a little bit unsure.
You mean when we watched it here and we said we don't have anything?
We don't have
teaspoons. We don't have anything. Yeah. So my unpreparedness isn't really.
That's what we do.
Very well.
That's how we are.
But it is kind of heavyweight. It feels like a sturdy.
What is that around? It's like a silicone sleeve?
It's a cover.
It is. So it is. The idea is that you can take this little thing anywhere and brew coffee with it.
Is the silicone sleeve to keep it sanitary?
You have to go back and watch the boys episode if you haven't seen it. Their description of what they thought we did at the spa was
so while we
hilarious.
Went to the spa, the boys, my 3 sons, did a takeover of our show, and they did flavor coffee. They tried flavor coffee, and none of them like flavor coffee.
All I'm going to say is that my 2 sisters apparently think that they did they liked it better than they liked ours.
I'm
like,
sure.
You're my sisters, hilarious. And they're like, they should do it every week. I'm like, you're my family.
They only had one swear, which was pretty good.
I didn't even catch that.
But you guys were laughing too hard that I didn't even hear.
They didn't sell the coffee at all, but they were surprised that they liked the apple one.
Yeah. They did actually like the coffee.
You could tell when they tried it, they're like,
And they're still asking who's going to send them their pie.
All they want is somebody to make an apple pie or apple galette.
Aldi has an apple galette right now, actually.
Book fair week. Do you work at a school, Jennifer? Are you a teacher?
Scholastic Book Fair.
I wish I had adult book fair.
My kids at book fair next
Scholastic Book Fair is so expensive.
We are going to book fair.
It is so expensive. So my kids at book fair next week, and they sent home the shop early, whatever. I put $20 in an envelope. I'm like, I don't care if you get one thing.
And you're gonna get for $20 a bookmark.
That's all you wanted.
PTA mom.
Okay, love it.
All I wanted was anything with a necklace or bracelet.
Yes.
All you wanted was anything that had something other than a book.
No, the diary of the lot.
Oh,
right?
Diary with a lock.
That was $15.
And then you lost the key immediately, and it was null and void.
No, because every single key worked in every single one.
Or you could jimmy it open.
You
could jimmy it open.
So
I mean, your brothers could jimmy it open, no problem.
I had the coolest diary when I was little, and you had to talk to it to open it.
Man,
it was the secret.
It was so cool.
I did not.
It was pretty high tech.
I did not have that.
Your son bought the diary with the lock? Yes. I saw that on the flyer.
Was it the Minecraft one?
Oh, the Minecraft one. I saw a pink, like, fuzzy one, and I can almost guarantee that's what Estelle's going to pick.
How much do you think they cost, and
it's
how much do you think?
$15.99.
But how much does it cost, and how much does
like
Scholastic make on it?
Oh, absolutely.
Less than
It's
Scholastic.
like
How much do you make off that?
85% markup for sure.
100%.
Yeah.
No, that was
I don't
like
even
the
know
big
if the
thing.
schools make very much money.
I'd like to know this. I want somebody to
PTA
tell me.
Mom, you could probably tell us.
I don't know.
Well,
She might not know either.
Some of those, it's like, and we give you $5,000 if you sign up to do it.
Well, like Girl Scout cookie, right? Like, I think they said that I don't know how it is anymore, but at the time, Girl Scouts only made like 35 cents a box, right? Yeah. And then like the baker made so much, and then
that's what I said. I told my parents when I was a guy, I'm like, okay, everybody just chip in $20 and we don't have to sell Girl Scout cookies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now I'm searching the house because it might be the Minecraft one.
Jennifer, my 13-year-old son bought the Minecraft one, and I'm like, "What are you writing in there? Like, really? Like, for real?"
Write it in like cryptic language.
What my son wrote in there was he made his own Dungeons and Dragon language. So I know he's such a nerd.
I mean, hey, we used to do that. We used to make our own languages.
I
was impressed.
You guys, I have my letters from high school.
So
really?
Yeah, and they're like, they're like
rolled up into the football
They're folded up like into the crazy.
That
funny.
Tupperware that you gave me has a bunch of them
Jennifer.
in it. And I, like, one day, Jason was out in the garage though too, and he started like trying to look over my shoulder, so I like put them all away. Like, I don't even want to know what's said in here, let alone have somebody else read what's said in here.
One day I threw all mine away because I'm like, nobody needs to revisit this. This is too cringy.
Yeah.
Mine are cringy.
Mine probably are too.
Mine are ridiculous. My high school, my high school diaries, like, I went shopping today and I bought this. That's all I did. I went shopping and bought new clothes every day because I finally made money and I could buy clothes.
Good morning, Bill.
How fun. Hey, Bill.
Okay. So let's
get this thing is pretty cool. So it is called a FinalPress and it's pretty weighty. It's pretty nice. So the point is that you can actually like brew coffee.
Oh, Logan's getting us new water.
You can like brew coffee. So we're going to read the instructions and see if we can do this.
Logan is such a perfectionist. He's like, the water's not hot enough now.
So it twists open.
Oh, okay. So it says put 2 to 3 teaspoons of coffee or tea. So you can do 2 in it too. Recommended grind size, fine to medium. So Logan did 3 different grind size, medium, fine, and... Fine.
Or did he do grind size or different coffees?
We're going to try medium first. So he
grind size.
Because
they're all
wanted
the same
to kind
coffee.
of see what actually needed to go in it. He said 17 grams. This is making me...
So the point of this is that you can like take it on the road, right? And
that
then
was like not even a gram.
Is that what the point of this is? Is that you can take it on the road and like brew a cup wherever you are?
You can do it wherever you are.
Okay, that's cool.
That's only 3 grams. I feel like...
No.
That can't be right.
We need a teaspoon, I think.
Well, a tablespoon,
because this says
I'm sure there's got to be.
This
We've got to have one somewhere.
7. Well, this says 7 grams for this whole scoop. So maybe
Lori's gonna go try to find one.
Do you think it really needs to be that full?
No.
Seems weird. Know. We'll see. I'll put this. You said 17, Logan.
That's the maximum it will hold.
Okay, so let's go. Maybe like that's 14. Only 7.
Huh.
Woo! I'm making a mess.
Oh, that's all good.
Okay.
I think this looks like
only 12.
It looks like an odd like vape pen kind of thing. It's really odd.
Morning.
So Lori found this on a Kickstarter, right?
Yeah, she found it on a Kickstarter. It's not a Kickstarter. Or it was a Kickstarter. So it's called FinalPress. So now it's like a real thing.
Yeah, Jennifer, I threw all of mine old like diaries and notes away because I knew if anybody ever found them, I wanted no one to ever come up with them, like ever.
It's because you usually hurry, so you need more coffee.
True. Amen to that.
Make sure you unscrew that press.
This thing?
Unscrew the top so the press pops up.
Oh,
there you go.
It's interesting
it did
that
not say that in the instructions.
It looks like a little tamper.
It does. So
it's like a espresso tamper.
We screw it back on. We need to put.
We're just going with it, Lori. It's good.
We have 12, 15 grams. Oh my gosh. Why won't it screw back on now that the plunger's up? Maybe you don't put the plunger up until it's screwed on.
I screwed it on.
This is very confusing. Okay. We're good. We're on.
Okay.
All right. Do you want to fill the cup? What do you think to the logo?
Sorry.
No,
Higher?
Yeah, cover the whole thing.
Okay. Patty, will you pour the water, please?
Yeah. Pour it in first.
It says to do that and then put it in and stir it.
It does.
Pour the water first?
Yeah, pour the water first.
Okay.
Maybe halfway up the logo because this is going to take up space.
Okay.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
Slowly stir it around
10.
Oh, do it from the yellow part because it will be hot.
Oh, it does say that. It says don't touch the silver part.
That's just weird.
10 times.
5, 6, 7. Oh, it says do it slow.
Oh, that was step 2. I see. We're skipping steps here.
9.
Okay.
10. This does not look.
It's okay. Now we're going to leave it for 2 minutes.
minutes.
So I'm going to set a timer for 2 minutes.
And then stir 15 more times.
Oh, wow.
For a strong cup of coffee.
0.
I mean, I guess if you were like camping or something, this would be cool, right?
Or traveling.
Yeah.
I mean, this is way better than a hotel coffee.
Yeah. If it makes a good cup of coffee.
I accidentally set it for 2 hours. So that would not have been helpful.
That would be
Well,
nice.
that'd be a really cold cup of coffee.
Bill says hard pass.
Yeah.
And then you press the plunger.
It's a hard pass on camping for me too, though, Bill. Like, ooh, no, thank you.
On camping?
No. I mean, I'm just saying, like, personally camping. Like,
well, I didn't even know camping was, like, brought up.
Oh, well, no, that was just me, you know, in my squirrel brain.
Well, and you could probably get, I mean, you could get pretty hot water in a sink. I mean, you probably could get pretty hot water.
If you go down to your hot water heater, you can make it really hot.
Well, I just mean in a hotel, you can get pretty hot water.
Well, they
and
should
you
have
can
a
get it out of the
coffee
coffee
or
machine.
tea kettle, that you can heat the water with. You can always do that.
Mm-hmm.
But it says or tea.
Yeah.
So you could put tea leaves in here and do the same thing.
Yeah, you could steep it.
It'd be just like steeping.
I feel like we're really actually like watching coffee boil.
Water boil. Close enough, though.
You're watching,
I'm like 58 seconds. It's like
We're
the longest
there.
2
What's
minutes
weird
of our
though
lives.
is like, okay, so we're supposed to stir it. Like, it's not even like near being like dark enough for like it's
even tea.
Yeah,
well, then we plunge it.
Oh,
so
okay.
we leave it for 2 minutes, stir 15 more times for a strong cup of coffee, which we probably don't really want.
Yeah.
And then we press.
Maybe we'll just do it 10 more times.
Yeah.
Press maybe for like 5, and then press the plunger a few times to maximize.
But it's gonna be hot. Remember?
Okay, like so far, I'm not excited to drink this.
They did put their logo on the top of the yellow part, which is cute.
Oh. So they spent the money to put the logo on that, but not on the box.
It's not hot.
It's not hot.
Is the bottom part hot?
This part's no, it's not hot.
It's not hot, but it's got a great personality.
It's
okay. I'm such a dork with my dad jokes.
I mean, hey.
Okay.
I think you can go ahead and stir it because I set a 2-hour timer first.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's the slowest stirring ever.
7. It's set to go slow. 8, 9, 10.
Okay, 10's good.
11. Okay. And now plunge how many
times?
Plunge
a few times. Push.
I know, but like.
Just push it in the bottom of the cup.
I can't plunge.
Is it hard? Does it give you like resistance?
Maybe we have to let up to plunge it.
It just looks like dark tea.
It's like you're just like pushing it into the.
It says a few times, not a million times. I think you have to push up to plunge. Okay.
Mom. Well,
it's
okay. It's getting dark,
but not really dark.
I mean,
was this the fine?
It
coffee?
looks like weak coffee.
This was the medium fine.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. No, I'm lying. This was the medium.
Okay. Well, I mean, it looks like coffee.
We'll give it a try.
It looks like weak coffee. Here, let's put it in here.
We can try the fine next and see if maybe that gives a better. You're making my OCD break out. I'm so sorry. What kind of coffee is it even? Did he tell us?
He said he was going to spill it. This is not good.
Just drink it from the cup.
Yeah.
We're not strangers here.
I'll burn our mouths.
You go first.
It's really too hot.
It's too hot.
Woo!
I thought he said he was making Sumatra, which was an interesting choice.
Yeah, I don't love
It's
Sumatra.
so hot. I'm scared to drink
Well, he said it won't be acidic because
Well, spoiler alert, I just drank it.
Did you drink it?
Yeah.
Like, hopefully we'll get
Sorry about that, guys.
back.
For some reason, we went on a blackout, and
we are just building anticipation.
while we waited for this to cool down enough where we could actually drink it.
We can't put that on the old one.
I'm trying to go to the video
and say we started
see,
a new
yeah.
one.
Can you see the color of that new one?
Jump to a new video. We can edit them together. Okay, we'll try to see if we can get some people back. Okay, we're back.
Yay!
I'm like,
sorry
we had to
about
jump
that.
into a new video even.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what happened. We're just really building anticipation.
It's like the internet just crashed.
We're just like masters of intrigue over here.
Hi.
You know,
Hey.
we don't know how
You
we do it.
found
We're
us.
just so
Thank
good
you.
at it.
Okay, so you tried it.
Yeah, I
Okay.
couldn't wait. My patience is not my virtue.
Was it really hot though?
No, it's not hot. And it doesn't have a great personality. It is pretty weak.
It's super
Okay.
weak. That's a
Yeah.
huge bummer. Maybe
Yeah.
the fine will be better though.
Yeah,
It
I
did
think we
say a
should try it
medium to
again and
fine
see if it's
grind.
better. But to me, it's just really
Ooh.
lackluster.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to dump the thingy and give it
Yep.
to me?
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it tastes like weak tea almost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like 2 minutes either wasn't long enough.
Hold on. I think that like comes apart from that.
It unscrews.
Where does it unscrew from? Like this part
Yes.
unscrews.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, you can tell from the color that it was
yeah,
gonna
from the
be
color, I
weak.
wasn't expecting much.
That's a bummer.
Yeah.
Maybe
Okay.
we need to stir it slower in the beginning.
Well-
I mean, I didn't stir it slow in those 10 times either.
Yeah.
Look at all the
Or
crud.
maybe we need more
I'm going to go
coffee
dump
in the
this in a
beginning.
sink.
I mean, it looks pretty full.
Here,
Did we
can just
fill it
dump
that
in
full?
here.
There you go.
Did we fill it that full?
Yeah, I filled it to the
You
top.
did? Okay.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh.
Oh no.
Do you use a little spoon, the handle of a spoon maybe to get it out?
Sorry guys, I know that's loud.
Do you want to rinse it with this?
It'll be fine because it's the same coffee, right?
Remind me tomorrow. How about we don't restart the computer right now?
Okay,
Oh,
so that was the medium fine.
that was just medium. So now we're gonna jump to fine. Oh, look at half of the grounds were dry in here. So I think we
Oh.
definitely did not let it sit
Long
And
And
enough?
I
Or
don't
do you
think
think
we
I
stirred it.
packed it too tight.
I
Well-
don't think we stirred it because remember it said slow and I didn't read that at first. So
Okay,
maybe going slow
So
too.
we know from working in coffee shops, right? If you have dry grounds in the middle, it means that all the water didn't get to
Right,
it.
yeah.
And that means that we either have it packed too tight or it's too fine. So either we have too much
fine.
coffee in and we
Or
need
we
to let
didn't-
more
Oh my
water
gosh. Or
get
we
to it.
didn't
Yeah.
do it
We're in
slow enough
reverse
either to
order
let it-
from before.
You know, last week when the girls went live, it was like the
It's too
check was
fine, Logan
backwards.
said.
The medium's
So we should
too
do the
fine,
Yeah.
but we're going to finer coffee.
So
That
we
was the
probably should do it the
medium.
opposite way.
We can't. There's nothing bigger
More
than
coarse.
medium.
So
yeah.
it should be coarser coffee that we're using. Like
we're gonna try the fine anyway
Which-
and see if maybe waiting longer.
when you brew with a French press, you do brew with coarse coffee. So it would make more sense that you would use coarse coffee.
But they
Sure.
said find a medium.
They did
Yeah.
say find a
Recommended.
medium.
Right. That's what they recommend, but they must
Oh, I am gonna be covered in coffee.
Which is kind of weird.
Yeah, I would agree.
Okay, so we're gonna try the fine grind, but I didn't pack it as tight this time.
Okay.
Do we need hot water
Yeah.
again, Logan?
It should be hot enough. I
Or it should be
think.
okay?
All
Oh
right.
my gosh, this is so hard to screw back together.
Do you want me to
I
help?
think I've almost got it.
And we're going to do it really slow.
It
I
did
think we
say to
should.
set
Give
this
me-
in there.
Give me 1 second. I'm
do
just
it
going to
the-
slosh it
it
out
says-
really quick.
Oh, I'm like, yeah. Just
Yeah.
here, the picture. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it does say to set it.
Oh, did
in
you bring
there.
us something new?
Oh, Logan brought us course.
Is
so
this
we're
course?
gonna try.
Coarser.
We're gonna try the fine and then
What
we'll
are we
try
drinking,
And then
by the
I'll do
way?
the course. Sumatra.
Sumatra.
I actually don't mind Sumatra. It's pretty good.
No, it's
didn't-
just really weak.
Okay, so we're going to put it in there to
Yeah.
start. Okay.
And then we're going to
We're getting the hang of it, guys.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Maybe we should cover it for sure.
Yeah, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
And then we're going to stir it slower.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Well,
it's
maybe
at
it should
10.
stay in.
Very
Into like that.
worried about. Yeah,
We're
you're
very
right. Nothing like
scientific.
experience. This is a brand new tool. We've never used it before. We just thought it would be cool
Maybe it
to
needs to
try
swirl
it.
Smells
in
good.
it too.
It's
Do you know what I
called
mean?
the
Maybe you're supposed to swirl it in it.
FinalPress. So I had the That one mug, who was that from? That had the French press inside of it, like built into the mug forever ago.
Bodum?
It might have been Bodum.
I think it was Bodum.
We carry the line of travel presses here.
Well, it wasn't a travel press though. It was an actual mug with a press in it.
I'm going to do the opposite counterclockwise.
I mean, that's what they are.
Too.
They're travel presses and they're mugs you drink out of.
I don't think we had those anymore.
I'm going to just try to
we
get
just ordered
really
more.
in the middle.
We were out and ordered more. Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
You just counterclockwise like we're in Australia.
But I'm trying to get that, the wave in the middle.
You had your grounds like in your cup all day, which I didn't love. So I like the idea of this.
There was no grounds in it, so I did like that. I did appreciate that about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the clock back on.
The really cool thing about this too, though, that you can do the cold brew. So the other things that they included were this mason cap jar and a different plunger. So you can add room temperature water to the jar, tighten the lid, and refrigerator overnight. Or is the cleaner? It's the same plunger. And then you do a cold brew overnight, which would be really cool.
Yeah, these are spare springs. It comes with extra springs.
Okay.
Probably because, when I'm get a little aggressive with it. And then it's cool because you can put your straw in it, or it has like an actual cap if you want to keep your cold brew.
Yeah.
For safety, please first use soap, FinalPress, and hot water and detergent for an hour.
What's the safety? Like, what are we worried about here?
Don't worry about safety.
I mean, like, what do we have to be worried about here?
I mean, probably medical or
metal particles,
like from the processing.
Well,
it'll be fine.
And they have that cardboard box.
We'll live.
Well, did you guys see my Mean Girls sweatshirt that Irene sent me?
Oh,
that's
super
cute.
I know. So we have friends at Paramount Studios, which is Mean Girls, I have to say, is now streaming, right? Since we saw the movie.
Yeah.
And she was posting on LinkedIn about their partnership, and I said, "Oh, we saw the movie," and so she sent me a sweatshirt and a hat.
That's
really
cute.
I decided I was going to wear it on our live today, and hopefully
and it's Wednesday, so
we're
supposed to wear pink.
I had a hat that said on Wednesdays we were pink, and I didn't wear it today because I don't usually wear hats. But hopefully we partner with them on something soon because we love Paramount. We've been working with Irene and some of the people at Warner Brothers and Paramount for years.
Forever.
And some of their
always
fun
been
stuff.
So generous and nice.
They're just the nicest people.
They are so nice.
Like, we love them.
It's so funny because California and Michigan are like worlds apart.
Right.
Yeah. Like when we go there, it's so funny. I remember one time we went there and she's like, "Oh, I love your shoes." And I'm like, "Yeah, I got them at Payless for $3." I was like, "What? Is that even a thing?"
Okay. Well, and like the housing
shoes?
prices were so different.
2 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you feel like we should leave it longer? Or just try?
It's just so light.
It's so light.
Yeah. I think we should give it another 2 minutes because I don't feel like it's
just
good.
It's the wrong color. I mean, we know it's the wrong color, right?
Well, and maybe we just plunge it now and do it with the coarse coffee.
I think, the coarse coffee.
Maybe the coarse is the
Because if we can't get the color to improve.
Yeah.
Oh, you can really see it coming out when you press it.
I think we have to lift it up. Otherwise, it's not plunging through, right?
It was definitely plunging through.
Not when you have on the bottom,
maybe
though,
not.
I don't think.
It just looks like toilet water.
I think you have to plunge it up.
Could be.
Because it's a lot better. It's still light, though. I think it's going to be the course is the
ticket. We're learning.
You rock. I don't know if I'm saying your name right, but you are so flattering to us. Thank you so much.
Very sweet. That's still, no, it's just as light as the other cup, isn't it?
Yep.
It's pretty
Logan's
light.
Logan's going to go dump that for us. Thank you, Logan.
Here, I'm just going to give you the whole thing.
Got an assist today.
Yeah.
It might be a little darker, but it's still not. It's going to be a great cup of coffee. We know that.
Nope.
So this is called the FinalPress. And then once we figure out the grind situation, you can do it at home.
I mean, I'm going to say it's better than hotel coffee.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take our coffee week than most hotel coffee.
So, I'm traveling next week, and I will be traveling with a full coffee pot and Coffee Beanery coffee and cups and lids because I will not
I at least have some K-cups stashed because usually you can find a K-cup.
Yeah. Well, have you seen some of the studies about how, the in-hotel coffee makers never get cleaned and how they're just foul?
I believe it.
Yeah.
I was covering for Melissa one day doing customer service, and I was talking to, that's our alarm going off again, I guess. I was talking to a woman on the phone, and she was traveling to her like sister's house or something. And she's like, I know what kind of coffee they have. So she found out what kind of coffee machine they had, ordered coffee to her sister's house so that she would have coffee while she was there.
Oh, yeah.
It was so cute.
Like, I'm not doing that.
Oh, I'm doing a housewarming gift for you so I can drink your coffee.
I think she has health issues too, so she's decaf now. So she wanted to, she's like, it's not their burden to go get decaf.
No, that's true.
We agree. Hotels should have our coffee.
My uncle tried to give me some the Kirkland decaf, and that was like drinking straight chemicals. Like that was, I tried to be polite, but that was nasty.
Okay, so we're going to go course diet and see if that goes better. And then if the color's not there, we can probably let it steep a little bit longer.
Yeah, I would agree.
Because we'll know.
That's what
that's what I'm saying. I feel like we should do French press standards.
Because it was so few grounds, if maybe that's what was going on.
You want us to rinse the bottom?
But we'll figure it out. We'll get this.
Yeah.
Attempt number 3.
But it is good to do it according to their standards and see.
Yeah.
And try
decaf, if you have good decaf is good, especially if you have health, issues that prevent you from drinking caffeine.
Is really pretty fabulous.
But I will say a lot of people's decaf is, decaffeinated with yucky chemicals that alter the taste of the caffeine or the coffee and just
can't get
make
rid
it
of
not
that.
good.
You can't get rid of that chemical taste.
Maybe by Friday it'll be done. You're right, Phil.
Maybe.
Yeah. Over steep coffee.
Normally you
it's like we're making cold brew,
but we actually decaffeinate with water. So
water and carbon filters. It doesn't have
alter
that chemical
the change
taste
of the coffee.
I posted a good link last week about
maybe a little bit
stuff
more.
Too. Yeah. About decaffeinating coffee.
Maybe we want room for it to
move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be able to move
when you open the last one, or I guess Logan opened the last one, so I guess we don't know how dry the grinds were.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take 3.
Okay, let's see.
So this again is coarse grind coffee,
which is more like a French press.
It is not what they recommend,
no.
but
this is more standard to a French press.
It makes more sense to us that you would do a coarse grind.
Yeah, especially when you're trying to get an extraction that quickly.
And we're more immediately getting more of a color right away, which makes more sense to me.
Yeah, so we'll see. And it didn't give specifics on a water amount either. So that was kind of different.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Kind of a lot of water.
Yeah. I also feel like you're using a lot more coffee than you would in an auto drip. Again, I know that this is more for like convenience.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in a French press, you use
you do use a lot more coffee too.
Because you're not, the pressure is way different.
But if it were cold brew, you'd be...
Well, remember, a lot of people like French presses because you don't have that paper filter that is absorbing a lot of the flavor oils that are in,
Logan says
your
you're using way less.
Yeah.
Add room temperature water.
Way less coffee? Really?
I'm wondering if the cold brew and the hot coffee really do need different grinds. Because if it had all night to sit, a medium to fine grind might be okay.
When it doesn't tell you how much to use for a cold brew either.
No, it doesn't. It says it's like the same.
I feel like we need a little more water in there to cover it.
Tips for a very strong cup of coffee. After the first step, let the grounds bloom in the filter for a minute before proceeding to the next step.
All I'm going to say is that we're doing a lot of market research for this company right now. They should probably watch our video.
And I can't believe it's saying use finer grinds.
Well, the color of their coffee, we have not achieved that at all.
No.
And they're using a lot more water, I would think, in their cup.
Yeah, they have a pretty big mug there.
I don't know. It's probably similar.
But it's completely covered, too. Their thing's completely covered by their water.
Well, our cup's wider. I don't know. Maybe they have better tips online. FinalPressco.com. Should be 20 to 24 for a 12-ounce cup. Yeah, but we're using what, like 15, 17?
Yeah, but they're saying 2 to 3 teaspoons, not even tablespoons, teaspoons. That's not very much coffee.
No. Well, I mean, this is a tablespoon. I used like 2 tablespoons in there.
And they're saying 2 to 3 teaspoons.
Maybe they meant tablespoons. I'm curious if the instructions are incorrect.
We'll find the medium grinds too.
People who brew auto drip at home, I'm curious how much coffee you use
we
when you brew.
had this debate.
Yeah.
Because there is a big range.
Yeah. So I brew 1 tablespoon per 1 cup at home, but a lot of people use 2 tablespoons per 1 cup. And mine is dark. Mine
Which is
weak.
twice the amount. I mean, it's like, but it's twice the amount. That's a big range.
Okay. Filter with your favorite coffee. Stir about 10 seconds.
Which is different than, I mean, I guess if you're doing 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, alarm. Okay. It's been 2 minutes.
Okay.
Maybe stir 15 times and see. I could see this working really well for cold brew.
Yeah, because you let it sit for 24 hours.
I think it's funny that they say that this is like a pocket.
I think the only way this is going to work is if you let it sit for 4 minutes.
This would not fit in my pocket.
No.
Mouse in your pocket?
This would be very awkward in my pocket.
Like it would be awkward in anybody's pocket.
Literally in the pro says pocket sized for lightweight travel.
Do you guys remember Jinko jeans? These would not be awkward in Jinko jeans.
That's true.
And my cargo carpenter jeans from
if you're in the 80s.
No, 1990s. My Jinko jeans with covering my whole shoes.
One of those little cone-shaped scoops. Okay.
Oh, so that's a Melita.
A Melita scoop.
Yeah, I love those.
That's what I think we need to wait.
I think 5 minutes.
Too.
I think you're right.
I think we need to wait a lot longer because there's no way.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still, well, let's plunge. But we shouldn't plunge it then. We should wait.
I think we should wait 2 more minutes.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
All right.
We need to wait.
All right, where are we at?
Okay, do you want to set your little timer?
Well, it's kind of already too late. I mean, I can
set it for 2 more minutes because we probably wasted a minute, right?
We got a 2-minute timer.
Okay.
Yes, probably. I've had it forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to sell those Melita scoops, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
You could get them,
they don't actually make Melita scoops anymore. I've tried to buy them and they don't really make them. So.
We missed Charles.
Yeah.
He had to go back to class though.
Oh, bummer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
During our technical difficulties.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to see if they had any other advice.
I just don't get how their coffee looks so dark.
No.
Right?
I'd be very interested.
Unless they're just using
and to be clear,
coffee.
We're using Sumatra Mandolin, which is a dark roast coffee.
It is a dark roast coffee.
So there's no reason why.
The recommended ratio is 10 grams for a 175 milliliter mug.
Huh. Well, and who works in the
But that
milliliters?
seems really, really light.
Yeah, that's odd.
1 milliliters.
It is dishwasher safe.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it is dishwasher safe?
Yeah.
That's good.
I mean, it's all steel parts, so that's good.
I mean, it is heavy and it feels like a substantial.
Well, it's interesting that they give you extra of the little springs, and it kind of reminds you of like a ballpoint pen.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Did you know, super random, but the expo markers, when that tip gets all frayed or
didn't you send us something on that?
No, I don't think so. But
I saw this.
You can actually pull that thing out and flip it around and put it back in.
Yeah.
The tip.
Yeah, I watched the whole video on how to fix it, but I thought maybe you sent it to me.
It kind of makes sense because it's probably really long in there.
I'm looking this up on Amazon to see if anybody else has any
I think
advice.
you're right, Bill. Food stylists is such an interesting job. We work with this really cool food stylist in Grand Rapids. Her name is Michelle. And her job is so fascinating to watch her work.
Well, and it's interesting because I didn't realize that they have rules. They can't use styrofoam or non-edible things for food. They have to be edible products.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see.
I feel like it's less dark now.
Yeah, it's not doing anything.
No.
Why are we having such a difficult time with this?
This is making me
People
sad.
on Amazon like it. They say if you have arthritis, though, it's not for you.
If you have arthritis.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
But most of them are saying they're using it for cold brew.
Okay.
Which I think cold brew.
I'm just going to keep plunging the heck
Well, and to me, cold brew, if I'm going to waste 24 hours on such a small amount, I would just make it.
What's a mason jar's worth, though?
Well, a mason jar's worth, okay, because think about it. When I make a mason you make a concentrate, though, right? But that's a very small amount.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Is it a concentrate so it'd make enough for a day?
Yeah. Thank you.
You come do it.
Yeah, it's hard.
You come do it.
Yeah. Come use your man hands. Apparently, we're not strong
Oh
enough.
my
You
god.
don't even have it in the cup.
Oh, by the way, it's International
You got
Women's
it.
Month.
Thank you, Logan.
Yeah.
We
As
do have a
we're-
sale starting on Friday. For
Yeah, we
that.
do.
Well, probably Thursday on the VIP page.
Oh, yeah. I do have to schedule that for them.
Logan's sick of watching us mess this
Yeah.
up.
I mean, it's darker than it's been because we let it wait longer and we have a man with
Yeah.
man hands helping us.
It is the darkest that it has been. Does that look better, Logan?
I don't know.
It does look
It
better.
looks darker.
It's still lighter than I like it to be, but it's darker than it's been.
Were the grounds wet in the or dry?
Oh,
it's like
we
a
should
line
see
one.
what the grounds
They were
look like
wet.
in there.
They were
They
wet.
were wet.
Ooh, it's hot. Hold on. We got to let it cool down. Well, I guess I have a paper towel right here.
Don't burn yourself. Caution.
Hold on.
Caution. It's
Caution.
hot.
It will be
Man,
hot.
we've been baristas for years. Our hands don't feel it. And I burn myself. 3rd-degree burn.
Yeah. And you, as you're an urgent
Yeah,
care
yeah.
after the.
Yeah, guys, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt.
Your skin's falling off.
Yeah,
You
no
know,
big
no
deal.
big deal.
No big deal. It's fine.
No big deal.
It's fine. Doesn't hurt.
You're crying
Is
after.
that better?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
that's
better.
hot.
It's actually much better.
Grounds are wet.
Okay.
It's good.
Yep.
That's a good
I'll
cup of
take
coffee.
that. Well, and that's what people said with the fine grind when they did get a dark cup. There was so much sediment at the bottom.
I think you should do a course.
I think,
I think yeah, course
And let it set longer.
course and waiting.
I'm sending
longer.
this video to the company. They need to learn.
Please don't do that.
Well, technically, they say with fine coffee, you're only supposed to do 10 grams, but like that's a 6-ounce cup of
yeah,
coffee.
they said 10
That doesn't make any
grams.
sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
No,
The
this is
ratios
good, John.
don't
No,
make
this is
any
good.
sense.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, obviously.
You guys
if
like
it's
how we
not
just drink after each
sharing,
other like we don't care?
We don't.
COVID what?
We don't
care.
Yeah.
We are awful.
Yeah.
We share food often.
We do.
Who wants a bite? I don't care.
It smells good.
Systems. No,
Yeah.
and I do like Sumatra.
Yeah, I like Sumatra. You picked
It's
a
really
good one.
This year.
Yeah.
I told you
Mhm.
it's good this
It is
year.
good.
Mhm.
You did say
It's
it
got
was
a good crop.
There is coffee grounds all over my pants, my shoes, my water bottle, I was making an absolute mess filling that thing.
Yeah, that's actually really
All for the
good.
cause. That is really
all
good.
for the cost, yeah.
I was just trying to see how much sediment is at the
we let
bottom.
it
Didn't
set
look
for
like a lot.
5 minutes, really, probably.
And
It's
we used
coarse
a coarse
ground.
grind.
It's like for a percolate, like an electric
Percolator.
It's like
Mhm.
right under drip.
Right under drip. Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
So I would recommend it with changes, but this is great for traveling.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then you could do it at home and put that sleeve on it, and then it wouldn't.
I mean, just be
you know.
mindful though, like if you're traveling, you still need to obviously be near a sink because it's messy.
Yeah.
You have to pour everything out,
Yeah.
clean the little thing
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cold brew thing would be cool because you could
Mhm.
even stick that in a fridge at a hotel.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna say French presses are like $10.
Or a
I
French
mean,
press
I
is
feel
$10.
that.
But I can see, I would just sit in my kitchen and be like, oh,
If you could
I'm
only
brewing my
take a
coffee.
carry-on,
Well, I would do it in my kitchen because I would think it'd be cool.
fancy.
I would be
It's gotta be
fancy. I'd be fancy in my kitchen.
Mhm.
Like, oh, let me brew some coffee for you,
Yeah.
friends.
This is better.
But
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
even be able to boil the water.
Is that
for
the
it.
Vario or whatever?
No,
I know
that's
she's like, how are we gonna get
Can
hot
you-
water? I'm like,
Mhm.
we have a water kettle.
I have a
Ario.
Keurig at home. It's
Mhm.
easy.
Yeah.
And we have
That's true.
such good
Yeah.
coffees.
We
Yeah.
have
I mean, it's nice. It's kind of like I have such delicious flavors for my friends. It's like they can come over and have this, little bar.
but
of
for the
fun
straight
flavors.
coffee lovers, we have a lot of new straight
Mm,
coffees,
yeah.
unflavored coffees
Yeah.
coming to
I
the
like how
lineup this
we
year.
literally
too.
did our live a couple of weeks ago, and then we were talking with Bill and stuff about stuff we wanted to do, and then we left and we're like, okay, cool, we're gonna do everything we talked about, and we have
Literally.
a huge list of everything new that we're doing.
We ordered
We did.
all the artwork, so it's on the way. New lids,
New
labels.
Yeah.
lids, labels.
Yeah.
I think you guys are going to be
Yeah.
excited.
But
We have
that's
a lot of fun
kind of
things.
the fun of a small company is that we can just do that.
Yeah.
We don't have to go towards a committee and
Wait till the
okay,
next board meeting.
let's
and-
go over the numbers and the financials and the blah blah blah. It's just okay, let's do that. We're like, all right, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
Let's do
So
that.
I'm not gonna spill the new things totally, but we have 3 brand new flavors getting added to the lineup.
Which I think everybody's going to love because on our VIP page, people are always asking for those 3 flavors.
And we did go back through and look for what people were asking for. We intuitively, the 3 of us sat, what new flavors were we most excited about? Yeah. And then we looked at what people were asking for, and they were very in line with each other.
Anything that on the flavored side that is not currently in pods or decaf will be getting added to both pods and decaf.
And tons of new sampler flavors.
Tons of new sampler flavors.
Like things that we didn't have before.
We added a lot of samplers back. We at one point we had just taken a lot of samplers off the table, and we added a lot back.
We don't have OnlyFans. We're all happily married for a long time.
Okay.
All right, Patty. I mean, Sedona did ask you to put your feet online, so.
You do have
my 14-year-old.
She's like, can I make some money?
She's like, can I make some money with your feet, Mom? My feet are ugly, but yours are pretty. I'm like, no, child.
I'm going to get a pedicure today.
Yeah. You cannot have my feet fixed.
Oh my gosh, she's hilarious.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. So, but definitely if you just know, if you want a voice and new coffee flavors, go to our VIP page because we're listening, we're watching, we're engaging with you. We want to know what you want.
Well, and with
absolutely,
it's not super new now, but the K-Cup machine, we're able to do so much more.
Yeah, our new K-Cup machine's awesome. But it was down this week, and it made us very sad. There's the specific noise of the K-Cup machines. It's like, because 4 lanes at once, it's like you don't even realize it's in the background, ding, 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 and I only heard like one.
Ding.
Only it was one. Like, and I'm like, what is that noise? Because the noise is money. All those lanes, and it was just one single sad noise, and only one lane was working all week. It was all week. It was just such a sad noise. You guys
ran us out of banana lids, and but they're supposed to be here today.
Oh, good. So we hear the full noise, our symphony of K-Cup. Yeah, we like to hear the whole noise.
Okay, so final verdict. I mean, we like the press. Is it worth $60?
No. Like to Logan's point, just buy a French press.
I don't know. Was it you paid $60?
I did. I think the French press does a more consistent job. I will say the only thing that I really do like about this is I hate grinds in my coffee. And there is not one ground in the coffee for this.
No.
And I would feel so easy, especially on a plane, traveling with this.
Yeah.
You can get plastic French presses, and you can get like a 3-cup plastic French press.
Yeah, but it's the size of it, right? Like this you could throw in your backpack.
Jennifer, don't say banana. You're going to get banned.
I mean, so this is $54.
I do love our banana. It is so good.
I will say a lot of the travel size presses are around the same price.
Yeah, like ours are, for sure. Yeah.
I'll say they do make little teeny tiny ones.
Yeah.
I mean, they make other ones. They make ones that are like already in the mug and stuff, but they are all around the same price.
Do they still make the grounds in there?
Yeah, they do. And then you're walking around with coffee grounds in your mug all day.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think it's cool. It's kind of fun, to sit there in your mug and just be brewing your coffee. So I think there's kind of a fun factor for it.
Yeah.
But definitely a learning curve. I think if we would have stuck with the fine or medium fine coffee and just let it sit longer, it would have been all right. Definitely don't follow the
if we would have followed the instructions. If we would have followed the instructions, I would have been super disappointed with it.
Yes, agreed.
But test it.
Especially if you only brought enough for like one, and then you're like, I'm stuck with this week. And then I would have
had tea coffee. And I'm really disappointed.
And nobody wants tea coffee. That's just sad. No. It's an absolute
Logan
waste.
was able to get us more coffee. Add moderator.
Thank you,
Logan.
sir.
That's super helpful.
So, all right. Well, you guys have a wonderful week.
Yep. And
I hogged this coffee. Did you guys want any more of this?
No, you can have it.
I'm just sitting here drinking it.
Okay. You can have it.
You know how well you share.
I was thinking about it.
You be the mean girl today.
I do have the mean girl shirt on. Regina George.
Oh, that was an aggressive movie.
Oh my gosh. That was something else.
All right. Have a wonderful week, and we'll catch up with you next time.
Okay.